Cool. When we're live.
All right,
Sorry,
we're
guys,
live.
about the delay. That's me running late. That was so. That's all my bad. Work's
It's
been
all good
very
though.
intense today.
Yeah, I bet. No, I bet you has been. For me, I completely understand. I already knew it was coming because I think for the past couple of weeks you've been really tied up with work. So maybe it's just the
Yeah,
timing. So anybody who is here right now, that's one thing we were just actually discussing about moving the time, maybe working with different time zones to see if we can get different viewers or different viewerships, maybe even different suggestions on what you guys want to see. Most of the times, actually all the time, we start on TA, and then if there's some news, we go into that or anything happening on and Jumpstart with Sidekick. So
yeah.
there's a few things that we got going on with that.
So
We'll
on this
probably get
video,
to
yeah,
that.
just leave a comment. Letting us know if you wanted to start at another time, or maybe we can do a few night ones so other people around the world can get involved. I know Roller would probably want to get involved in a couple.
Yeah, no, he has been for a while. It's so early for him, so we could do maybe one of those. We can even try to do different areas that our team operates on, and see if we get different traction. Because
Yeah,
for me, it's like in the afternoon, so it's more catered to the Eastern. But for Roller, it's still really early. So for him, there's no way he'd want to get up that early to
mate, it's
to
like
hear us
4 o'clock,
rant.
4 in the morning.
Yeah, he hears enough of us as is. So.
Yeah. So today we're not going to run for the whole hour. We're going to do probably like a 20-minute power breakdown of the market. We're going to talk a little bit about the SK airdrop and the fact that it's the SK birthday.
Yeah, sounds good.
Anniversary.
Nice and quick.
So
So I guess before I go into the TA, we'll just kind of talk about that a little bit. I
okay, yeah.
guess
So
I'll write this
yeah,
awesome article.
yeah.
Let me see. So if you want to, actually, you can go into that one because you were around with Sidekick since the inception. I came along, I want to say it's probably been more than a year now. It definitely hasn't, but with crypto,
Yeah.
it just
What,
feels like forever.
6 months off?
Yes,
You was a silent winner.
on this. So yeah, I think so. So today is the official birthday. 2 years ago, Sidekick token was launched. And since then, I mean, there's been a lot of changes. A lot of things has been done, and we're, even now we still have some products that we got in the works that need to be finished off.
Yeah, and the team's got stronger. We've got full-time employees now. We've got Cos that's reaching out, doing work for bigger companies. We've got product that's out there working, JumpStart, and then we've got ideas floating around for like another one, which hopefully we're going to get out very soon. And we're also on multiple blockchains with it. It's been a big couple of years for us.
It's
So
been
to
huge.
celebrate that, if you hold any of the Sidekick utility NFTs, there's 1 million XSK being dropped to the NFTs today. So you are going to be rewarded some monies.
Yeah, for sure. So happy birthday to all of us, especially with the airdrop. Anybody who has been in the beginning, it's been well over 30% from just staking. So this will just help your ROI even quicker. I don't know what the number is now. That was just the last time we were looking at. So since then, we've gotten a lot more traction. A lot of the things that we should probably, we can make a little like a thumbnail for it or something. But when Sidekick first started, I'm sure you've heard a lot of the stories. Crypto Buddy knows, he was also part of this. A lot of people were just getting rugged, and it's came a long way from a project that just brought people together from all parts of the world to just invest in the same idea. And now we've been safe. Not only has that happened, but other communities have been able to see it. So we've had a lot of people outreach to us. Cause has helped a lot of projects launch, whether it be coins, NFTs. I mean, you name it. It's only been a list that's been growing and growing. Like the responsibilities like that we've had as an admin team, what they used to be before was easy. We just had to moderate the people in the chat, watch our price, this, that, the other. Now it's like a full-blown business. We, especially with JumpStart, when JumpStart came into the picture, I think it really started to change the mindset of like a lot of the team members. We saw that we actually had a product, we weren't launching a coin, and now we actually had a utility behind the token. And I mean, for me, that's golden. Like Cause has done a lot since these 2 years. So it's only the beginning for me, the way I see it. I can't wait. We still have a lot going. We still have to do the onboarding. We still have the NFTs, other projects that want to use JumpStart. So
Got the
there's a
PFP
lot.
project coming out. We've
Yeah,
got the team has just got stronger and stronger as like the years have gone on. So here's to the next year. So
cheers for sure.
maybe we'll have something else planned for the next anniversary. But at the moment, if you hold a NFT, you will get the airdrop. But yeah, if you don't, go out, get them. You can get them on Opensea. You can get them through JumpStart. Yeah, that's pretty much all I've got for that. So exciting times. And also, we've had a very, very crazy week in crypto. And
Oh,
I
absolutely.
think your call last week was correct, wasn't it?
Yeah, actually was. It's funny. So that inspired me to take some kind of just for fun plays when we're doing the TA. Like whatever I think is gonna happen, I might do a mixture of high lev but medium lev, so we can get some action in the stream. And so that's something we might be able to do that today. Well, maybe not since we have a little bit of time. But I've loaded up. I think I only put like $50, just so we can see what we can do with that $50.
Nice.
But yeah, we'll go into a little bit just to see what was going on, and then I also have a few news articles because it's been actually a crazy month. Oh, not month since it just started, but the past few weeks have been crazy. We've had a lot of reports, a lot of lawsuits, and the price of Bitcoin has gotten beat up some. Sorry, my phone just dropped. So and this week especially is going to happen again. There's going to be, I think tomorrow, I have to look it up, there's going to be another report where they're going to talk about the inflation. And I've been hearing that they're actually gotten the inflation down to 4%, which last time I think that's a 2% decrease, and they're trying to get it down to 2%. So anybody who understands markets and understands how these things go, this is your opportunity to buy in before we get down to those prices or to the inflation numbers. Because once we're in 2%, things eventually will start to get better. Everything that costs so much, the goods are going to hopefully become a little bit more reasonable. And a lot of the value in the markets, whether it be in stocks or crypto, bonds, gold, silver, is going to retain all that history. So this is what it's been doing. When we were looking at this last week, I think it was off of let me go higher time frames.
Oh, you're not showing your screen, Debs.
Oh no, that's a good call.
Oh.
All right, 1 second.
But whilst you're doing that, let's talk. We're going straight into Bitcoin, yeah?
Yeah, I'm going straight into BTC. Oh, I love it. Always got to have that. Thank you. So since I wasn't sharing the screen, I'm just going to go back to the last thing I was sharing. And it was an article that was written by one of our moderators. Sasha's actually been killing it with these articles and even some of the graphics. I don't know if some of you guys haven't. She comes on.
Your screen's made it all hieroglyphic. I think you...
Oh, of course. Oh, you know what? Let me check to see if I'm running anything else. How's the charts looking?
Yeah, a little bit blurry, mate.
Still blurry. Okay, give me 1 second. I'm gonna see. Something's got to be running in the background. So I'll close some tabs, maybe.
But yeah, it's been a crazy week, especially with BNB as well. Like watching the price, it seems that BNB dumped twice as hard as everything else. I remember looking at the charts and I was seeing it down 22%.
Yeah, it's been pretty bad. That article that came out that the SEC with just wrecked a lot of those coins, which is, unfortunately a buying opportunity for a lot of these things. If you want to throw some money at it during these times, I just turned off the stream for a second to see if I can get it less fuzzy.
Yeah, and then the other thing that's really interesting is XRP seems to have held steady. The only one that didn't dump, I think.
Yeah, there's a few. All right, so I might lose connection for a second. I have my VPN on, so that might be what's happening. Let me disconnect that for a second.
There you go. You're back in.
Back. So it's still fuzzy.
It's still fuzzy, yeah, but doable, I guess.
Man, that sucks. The second episode we've had that. Let me close the telly. I think that is it. Well,
You haven't got any games open?
no, not this time. Anyways, we'll just go with it, I guess. We'll try to go with what we got. The last thing was just an article that was written by Sasha. I think it's public now, right? So we can.
Yeah, if you send me the link, I'll get it up on mine.
Yeah, man. That's all right. Well, I'll get rid of that one. So yeah, we'll go straight into BTC, I guess, because that's the one I was just watching. Last week we were right here. I think we were talking about how you can take a long. This would be a technically long, and I mean it crushed it, but it quickly reversed. So that's one thing that was kind of funny to watch if you saw it happen, because I wasn't thinking that we'd reverse this hard and then right away kind of dump. So we're still in this trend. We did bounce. Funny enough, we did bounce off of that. So we follow this. We should continue maybe a smaller downtrend, or we should start getting some kind of reversal right here. The this red mark right here just shows that it wants to keep going down. 3 hours, same. At least it's better that these are getting down here. It sucks these rallies haven't been as strong, and I think it's because these past few weeks have just been news written. So anytime Bitcoin starts to make a move, there's an article that comes out, or vice versa. When it starts to go down, an article comes out and we pump massively and then just kind of go back around. So these are starting to cool off. It looks like this play was strong, but it gave you very little opportunities to get out. So this is one thing that, it's tricky with these markets sometimes, especially with the leverage. So you got to watch yourself with that. Once I start going down to the lower time frames, so we did get this buy signal right here. It went through, but it very quickly got rejected. I was actually watching this on the minute, and look how fast it moved. So during this candle, so everything was good, pumping, and then out of nowhere, it just went down. I think it was like $300-400, and then within the next minute, it pumped almost to 26. Here, I'll go down to the minute, and we'll be able to see that. So that was that big candle right here, and then when the next minute it pumped, and then the next minute it reversed and dumped. So it's fighting right now. It is Monday, the beginning of the week. We got news articles that are going to be coming out, Fed reports coming out. So keep an eye on that. Let's see, right now on the 30-40 minutes, it's very choppy. Very, very choppy. Let me go to 3 minutes. 3 minutes. Okay, here, I'll do something because I'm going to follow the higher time frames. So it is lower down here. This is only for entertainment. Like, don't ever follow these kind of trades the way I'm about to trade this. But I guess I'll do it in a second. I'm going to be trying to trade during these streams just to see if we can double flip some portfolio just for fun off this TA. So, yeah, I'm going to be looking to long here in a little bit. And these are going to be quick, especially with these at like the hourly. You can get in and out. So the stream's not going to be live, so we might not do it for this episode. But for the next episode, we're going to have that feature where we're just going to go into it. So that's where we are with Bitcoin. I think right now it's at the point where it wants to make up its mind. It just doesn't know. It can easily pump in these levels, but then quickly get rejected at this. I mean, it's a very strong resistance. So once we get that's a trade right there. If you get a clear breakout out of the $26,200 area, then the target is actually around this area. You can go target. This is the lower side of it, which is breaking into this trend. So I would say like 26, what is that? 600, let's say 500 to be a little bit more moderate. And you'll trade, I wish I could continue this, but I'll just do it like this. You'll trade back in this zone. And then from there, we'll do this sideways movement up there again until we break out and retest that $27,400 area. This week might give us that push we'll see. There was a lot of movement right here. I remember what day was that. That was a horrible day for traders. I'm sure they got wrecked both ways, and the trend continued. So with that, I'm just going to move on to BNB, since that's the one that really started the catalyst. The first report was CZ and Binance getting sued. And I mean, yeah, it is. Oh, that's funny. Those are oh, look at this awesome TA that we had. This is what we did with the BNB one. We had the ghost candles, remember? It was going to do one or the other. So it looks like it got rejected, which we played devil's advocate. I went for the little bit lower, but I mean, we can technically just say move that there, and that's what that is.
You did kind of call that.
So that's money. So yeah, so from here now it's gonna do this, or it's gonna break back into this trend. I think they're gonna be on standby. There's a lot of money tied up, and I guess while I'm talking about BNB, I'll also go into the news, because it's going to help with this TA. This is all these news I have pulled up is about Binance, and I think it's fuzzy, so you won't be able to see it. I'll go over what they are. It says BNB's 220 and 200 support are the levels to watch as whales start cashing out. So when they started suing, you saw the price started to move a lot. And let me see if I can find the other one. Is it this one? This one. BNB chain ready to absorb $204 million liquidation at 220 per BNB. So when BNB gets to those levels, with all the margin that happens in the background, this is a big level of liquidation. The way BNB was moving before, we shouldn't have really seen this drop. I think it was going to start bottom out so we can start reversing. There's absolutely no reason for this to happen across the board. And if it wasn't for I call them black swan events, where something just comes out, changes it for a month, weeks, whatever, but then it just ends up going right back. So I'm willing to bet when we start hearing good things about Binance, whether CZ is like, we got this, there's nothing to worry about, this is going to be a massive reversal. This is easily going to go back to 300. That's where it was trading before these articles. So one thing you guys can do is pick up some cheap coins while we have them. Like, take the risk. 220 is the price to look for. Most of the times, I especially with CZ and Binance, I don't see them allowing the price to go to 220 if there's that many liquidations. Let's see. So the 204 position liquidate, it's on the Venus protocol. So look, we're saying right there, the BNB said Monday they would take over the position. Exactly. See, they're not going to allow it to happen. They will add to that margin. So there's that. And then let's see. So that's the liquidation point. That's what this article is talking about. So with that being said, that's one of the things that you kind of need to have in the back of your head. That's that insider knowledge that for people that are used to looking at a chart, and if they don't look at their articles, they won't know why this is happening. So at 220, if we see that, we might see a big dump. I mean, that
Sidekick Finance celebrates.
What's that? I was about to say, was that just me?
Sorry.
No, it's all good. So we'll see what's going to happen from it. CZ said he's going to step in, so that won't happen, because the thing about this is when these giant protocols start to have these liquidation matters, that's when things start to go even south for others. Because if someone's borrowing from Venus and Venus has a liquidation, it's like a snowball domino effect. So they can't allow that to happen, and I don't think they will. There's a lot of misfires on BNB. I would not be trading this. I would be spot trading it or just holding it. No leverage trade on this, because there's just no clear sign until we get the clear sign. And if you're going to leverage trade it, maybe trade it with low lev, so it gives you enough time for the volatility of the price to go up and down. But then when you have that clear, I mean, that's an easy 20% move, and with leverage, that's massive. So that's one thing to keep an eye on. I think we're just in a floating zone for right now, unfortunately, with BNB.
Cool. As as we're getting on into this, I think it's well worth bringing up XRP quickly.
XRP, let's see what's going on.
Yeah, because if you look at this, with everything that's gone on.
Oh, that's true. Dude, I know you saw our beloved Matta get hit.
Oh. Yeah. Yeah, look at that.
No, this is true, though. That's good. So this is a really good example of what's going on. And that's actually very interesting because that list, I don't even think it included XRP. It could have been because it's already in this lawsuit, but it didn't include it. And if the price dropped, it was a very small price drop. And it basically has recovered the majority of the dump. So XRP is definitely a sleeping giant. And it's been like that for a while. So shoot, is it really 50 cents?
Yeah, 51 cents.
That's pretty good. That's cheap still.
So, yeah, and then
Wow.
I've also brought up this article. I think it was this one that you was trying to bring up.
Yes, look how clear it looks.
That's what happens. We're still crowdfunding for
the internet, please.
So what is it you wanted to read off this one then?
Just basically go over it a little bit. It talked a lot about where we started, some about cause, the projects that have came about, but I also just wanted to highlight it, let people know that there are articles that are being written. So we appreciate it. There's the clap option down there, right?
Yeah, there we go.
Yep.
That little clap
Make sure you guys hit that.
The little clap option. We've got the roadmap here as well, which is that clear enough?
Yeah, that's clear.
Let's get rid of this. There we go. So, the AI Heroes PFP collection, that's the next to come out. We've got the time lock stake, SK staking, more partnerships we're working on, EVMs, merch store, JumpStart website updates. We've got the Sidekick Heroes PFPs, Crossmint, Fiat on-ramp, and Wobble commission link. So you're going to be able to buy NFTs with credit cards. You won't have to go through MetaMask and stuff like that, and they actually make your wallet and hold it in your email, I think. And then Wobble means if you get anyone else to buy an NFT, you actually get a commission off that.
Oh, that's interesting.
I know. So,
well,
yeah,
let me see.
Turns it into our little business, I guess. Yeah, massive. Make sure you guys. We'll pin this Medium article under the YouTube channel. If you haven't got time to read it, you can click.
It's turning 2. It's officially our second birthday here at.
And play that.
They'll read it for you.
It will literally read it for you. So, anyway, Sash's done a good job on that. And yeah, we got anything else that we need to cover quickly?
Yes, one thing that I just heard you mention. So I want to stress this, and I can't stress this enough, is when you start using these features, the buy through an on-ramp, and if they're going to be holding anything for you, please learn about the wallet security. Learn about it. It's fine to buy it, find the fiat onboard ways, but if you don't if you don't have the keys, it's not your coins. And you've seen a lot of things go down where, you let these people hold your crypto, and things hit the fan. So I love the idea of it, but always remember, this is their security. When you get into crypto, you take the responsibility of a bank. All the things that the banks do for you, now you see what it takes. So make sure that you're being secure about those funds. That's just one thing I wanted to go over.
Ledger and Trezor.
Yep. Maybe Trezor. After Ledger, man, I don't know if I can vouch for that one anymore. But yeah, absolutely. Make sure, even if it's a different kind of wallet app. Like I use the Bitcoin wallet, I use Trust Wallet, MetaMask, but I also have a cold wallet just in case.
Yep. All right. Well, yeah, a bit of a short episode today, but thanks to the people that turned up, had a little watch of it, and we are gonna reorganize the Monday one for a little bit later, I think, especially with how my work is going. And yeah, maybe we should try and do a few different time zones, maybe like a few later night ones as well.
Yeah, I'll be down for it. So anybody here that, if you are coming to watch this and you do it because you love us, you love Sidekick, you love hearing our voices, I know. But if it would be better for a different time, let us know. We appreciate you guys coming through. Doesn't matter the time. We will work around it if we need to. And shoot, we could even do like randomize every month. Like maybe one Monday we do this time, one Monday we do that time. And we could change up the topics, kind of do things that need to be highlighted. Where we start with the TA to give you consensus of the market, especially on Monday. I think it's the best day for the TA. So there's that. Anything that you need, any advice, hit up us on our socials, Twitter, Telegram, to anything. Honestly, we're there.
And yeah, and I still think we should do that trading event where we snipe for like 5-6 hours.
Yeah,
24 I might not be up for.
Yeah, we definitely have to figure it out, because I think it'd be best to use high levers, and we'd have to have like stop losses. So it'd be a very fast trade test, just because if we do too low of leverage, it might take hours for the position to play out, versus if we just do some higher levels, we might be able to get in and out. Chill for 30, in and out.
But we'll see how that goes. Cool. So should we wrap this up?
Yeah, I'm down to wrap it up. While we wrap it up, I think, I don't know if you guys can see my screen, but yeah, Matic also fell through. Yeah. All these coins in the articles, guys, buy you a bag. 20%, even 20% at this price. Like, it's a big drop, but it's like we're up. We're up. So like, it doesn't matter anymore.
Not financial advice.
Yeah, not financial advice. Just TA. I'm just the guy who does TA. Well, yeah, so we'll see. We'll chat later. Sorry for the short episode, but I'm glad we were able to do an episode.
Exactly. But yeah, we'll go more in depth next week. We'll get, or maybe we'll do one before. We'll see what goes on. Yeah. We'll get more news out there, more TA, and advertising.
For sure. Thanks, everyone.
Cool. Bye, guys.
Out here.